So, how long has this been going on? Chat, thanks for sticking around. I do appreciate y'all being here. That's awkward, huh? I think we might have to be done with what we're doing here.
Pretty good. I mean,
that's what forever.
Sometimes it hurts to be this good.
Oh, Trent did it. That's why. Why can't? Wait, why didn't it work for? I don't know why that didn't work for her, though. So it's about 2 seconds after I left. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. Hello, I'm back. Right. So maybe we just don't let this guy compact anymore, huh? Thoughts? Because that got a little awkward.
Or you do the compacting?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, huh? I really think a combine, right? Combines work well. They're heavy, right?
I know one.
I don't have the dozer right now, Trent.
Well, you can.
I could, but it's kind of a pain to do that while I'm streaming, so. I'll get it later. All right, I'm finally throwing in the towel on this dozer thing. I'll finally do it. Just like I'm finally going to play Tarkov. I'm finally going to have a dozer in Farm Sim, all right? It's going to happen, chat.
So it does help with silage.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure it would help quite a bit. Sorry for the long break, by the way. I was talking to Pops. Chat, I know you've heard me and First Time talk in the past. In the past, we've talked about our favorite delinquent. Somebody that we know, but like I wouldn't say is a friend.
Neighbor?
Apparently he's picked up a whole bunch more charges. So, the Ford does not work good. No, I've used it before. It's terrible at compacting, actually. No, First Time's not our favorite delinquent. First Time and I've talked about our favorite delinquent. Yeah, it's somebody that we know. I wouldn't say family friend, but somebody that we know.
Mr.
And,
Perfect?
yeah. Apparently they picked up some charges for like, probably breaking and entering, theft. Like, yeah.
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 Wow.
Would a long bunker be better than a square one? Not really. The long ones don't hold as much. This holds like, I've got almost 3 million liters in here right now.
You don't want the small one.
Exactly. So, no. Two-track might be good to compact. I think a combine's about the best thing in game. To be honest, it's all about the weight.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll go grab a combine here in a minute, chat. To be honest, I'm trying to make the ramp just kind of nicer, you know? Oh, yeah. Why are we in the pit? To compact it. Why not? But yeah, so favorite delinquent. More charges, chat. More charges. Because I don't want to. To be frank, Northern J, I don't want to. I enjoy the bunkers. I enjoy doing this. I know I might be the only psychopath out there that does. But I enjoy it. So, there you go. That's it, man. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. There's almost 3 million liters in this pile. And I just enjoy it. That's it. Although it's making this weird, like, lip. That's okay. Let's go get a combine jet. Let's try packing it with that for a while. Let's go grab. That job has to get done. Yeah, and when I bring in a mod, there's a mod I'm gonna bring in. That'll just make it more fun. So I don't have it yet, but I will. So I do have auto drive set up for that bunker to fill the entire bunker. So I didn't dump any of that. Auto drive put every liter of that almost 3 million liters there, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna try to pick it up using Courseplay and maybe auto drive. We'll see how that works. I kind of want to get that. I want to perfect that, the whole like front loader thing. So. Don't you like being a hippopotamus? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I mean, hypocrite? I mean, I don't like being a hypocrite, but sometimes I have to. No rhinoceroses. Only hippopotamus. You're welcome, chat. I just heard that song the other day, by the way. It's a winner. The Never Enough Lights guy, he does that to his like lights every year. It's funny. It's a good time. And every time the kid says hippopotamus, there's a hippopotamus appears. Oh. Alright. Did somebody get the package off the porch? The package has been secured, Gimme, yes. I said to Aunt, she was finishing up eating lunch. She's eating lunch late today. But she was eating lunch, and I said, hey, when you get done, there's an Amazon on the porch. She goes, there is? I was like, yeah, you walked right past it earlier. She's like, no, I didn't. Actually, you did. I was like, remember, I have cameras? She's like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, she grabbed it real quick. She really enjoys that, so as long as it's not something heavy, she's all about like going out and getting packages off the porch or whatever. So if it's something heavy, obviously I'll just go get it myself. Otherwise, she's all about it. All right, so chat, we're at 44% right now. The problem is there's 3 million liters here, chat. That is the problem. We might just do this off stream because or this bunker will wait until I bring in that mod. Probably what'll happen, to be honest. Come on, at least give me 1%. There we go, 45. All right, we did 1%, chat. Can we automate this? Hold on, can I automate this? Silo work, we're going forward, sure. Does this actually work? Does this actually work? I'm not sure. No, Jeff, they don't just go back and forth, sadly. They have to come from out here and go up the file. Oh, we're unfolding. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Do an auto drive circle on top of the pile. How would that work? Oh, I can't. No, I can't put anything in here, Jeff. This is full of auto drive. If I was about to just hit record. No, I'm not doing that. I'll worry about this later. I don't need the silage right now. Nope. Yep. Never mind. Yeah, not doing that. No way, Chief. That is not happening. I was about to. Oh, that would be terrible. All right, let's go get the third. I guess we'll drag out this old tractor. It's, you know, it's seen better days. Needs a bath. Good Lord, who parked this? It was me. It was definitely me. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to plant... By the way, you like my overflow storage, chat? Isn't it lovely? I don't like the way the corn heads are parked. The rest of it's so nice. Yeah. Jordan's, you found me through the Great Arcade. Heck yeah, brother. Thanks for the follow. We like Matt. Matt's a great guy, the Great Arcade. I've known him for ever in 3 days. We used to play a lot of Farm Sim together. So yeah. Just use Alt. Delete the useless auto drive. Yeah, right, brother. Oh god, that would be so bad. I would cry. Turned down to some great mods. Nice. Yeah, Matt and I used to play a lot of Farm Sim together. He I know he's busy doing his own thing. We talk once in a while. We don't see each other as much as we used to, but we still talk a little bit. A little bit. Super nice guy though. Known him. I've literally known Matt for, I don't know, like 8-10 years by now. So known him for a long time. Yep. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day, chat. Dang it! It was the Fox song the other day. Now it's gonna be hippopotamus. Wrong button. Wrong button. All right. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go corn planting, boys. There's never enough corn. And then in the fall, we need to plant a ton of barley, probably. So, yeah. We're going to need straw and a bunch of barley for making the... what's it called? The pig food. So, we will need a lot. Come on. Here we go. These little crooked fields are so much fun. So much fun. We do not have the pigs yet. However, we did. Oh, you know what? I was going to show this earlier and I didn't. We did buy the pig pen or the pig facility, the pig barn. About the island, because remember, we're having island pigs. So the island pigs, this building, if you don't customize the pig pen, it holds 500. I customized it. Just a little bit. So we have our island pigs, and you can see the fences here. And the fence goes into the water. Actually, you can kind of see it. It goes all the way out to there. So the fence goes way, like... the fence goes out, goes way up there, across, way over here somewhere. And then comes back to it. Which means... our island pigs. This building will hold 13,827 pigs. And according to chat earlier, they claim I have to fill it. So I don't know how you fast time with that many pigs, because that building's not going to hold that much feed. Can they swim? Hope so. But yeah, there's those pigs on that one like tropical island that swim, you know? So if not, they'll learn. They'll either sink or they'll swim, you know? It has to be done for Christmas. What? What happened here, chat? Why is there a cultivator? Did I have the land all out? I don't remember it. I don't know why that was like that. I don't know. I don't remember anything about it has to be done by Christmas, Sean. See, they have blankets? Yes. Obviously, I take care of my pigs, chat. They're humanely taken care of, okay? Gosh. They have champagne to sit poolside, too, okay? Little mimosas, you know? Obviously, chat. Jeez. Or something. You know, cucumbers for their eyes. You know, they're taken care of, okay? Only the best for the swine, you know? Only the best, chat. Alright? That's it. Only the... Or wait, simply the best. Yeah, simply the best. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. No, I don't know about towels or... I don't know anything about that, but that's okay. Oh, Bessie. Swine spa. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, bear. Yeah. That's enough of that. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to plant some corn for a while. Sprayer's done, which is fine. We got corn almost done in 84, not too far from there. Okay. So what we'll probably do is move a couple planters and work on getting all this done. All this corn will be made into pig food. So, have I started making pig food yet? No. Do I need to? Probably. Usually wood burning. Hey man, the pigs they really appreciate a good sauna session, you know? That's what I've heard. It's good for the skin. Or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. Yeah, good for the skin. Something like that. All right. It's all set. A few strips between trees. That would be a Matt and John conversation, yeah. Buttermilk bath. Good for pig skin. Buttermilk bath. Alright. I guess. I don't know. Alright. You know, I was going to say I can't wait to get away from the fog, but the next field I'm going to will be even worse with fog. So. Yay. Hip, hip, hooray. That's okay. We got all that rye, chat. All that rye. So much rye. We got corn over there. Let's go. Speaking of all that rye. It's a lot of rye up there, up 87 that away, chat. That's a whole lot. Alright, and turn, and wait for it. Drop it like it's hot. Got one little skipper over there? We do. Alright, we can't leave it. I'll get yelled at. Saying, y'all know by who. Well, most of us probably know. Alright, be done. One field done. Oh, okay, I got you. That's what I'm saying. I've never been in that world. Well, that doesn't show on the map, but we'll take care of it. You betcha. Okay. Bessie. Yeah, the older kids in my family were involved with like 4-H and stuff. I never was. By the time I was around, nobody cared anymore, so. That was on early access on 22. Oh, it could have been. Ghost, yeah. Like I said, that sounds like a real Matt and shotgun interaction. Don't ever give Matt a mower in farm sim and tell him to go mow, because he will mow every blade of grass he can find. Sides of roads, middle of roads. Super steep hillsides, it doesn't matter. Matt will mow it. If there's meadow grass, Matt will mow it.
I've heard he has the same reactions with the chainsaw.
Yeah, he likes to cut trees down too, yeah. Yes, he does. Just a little bit. But that's alright, I guess. He really likes chipping trees too. I was watching, he was last weekend or 2 weeks ago, he sold like $19 million in wood chips. That's kind of a lot of money. Just saying. That's all right. Speaking of money, Chad, how about that Powerball, huh? $1.25 billion. A hell of a Christmas present, you know? And it's okay, Chad. You didn't have to get it for me, but I do appreciate it, you know? $1.25 billion. It's kind of enough to like change your life. Right, it's ruined most people's lives, to be honest. Yeah, the cash option right now is 572.1. Of course, you'd have to pay taxes too, but that's still so much money. So much money. You can do so much good, bad. You can do so much of everything with that. Whatever you wanted to. Be crazy. That would be crazy. It's still $500 million. That's 500 million. Just saying it. I mean, you still have to pay like depending on your state and everything, about half of that in taxes. But still, that's a lot of money. I'd be happy with like $10, you know? It's all right, Northern J. Okay. Okay, bud. Okay, I could bail Bubba out of jail, guys. If I win, I'll call him up. I'll get him out. I don't know what he was in for, but we'll get him out. In order to be the best. Yeah, I've always said, you know, because you see those shows where it's like, I won the lottery and I went broke in 3 months, you know. It's like, well, first off, you're dumb. Second off, let's just say you walk home with $250 million. If you even took $100 million and you set that aside where you never touch it, you're set for the rest of your life. Your family's set for the rest of their life. If you have any kids, they're set for the rest of their life. It's not that hard. Yeah, exactly. Northern J, yeah. Like, it wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, so. Like, it wouldn't be. Because, okay, let's just say, for argument's sake, you walk home with $250 million, right? That's a big pocket full of cash, right? You take $100 million and it gets parked somewhere. Even if it only makes a couple percent a year, that's still a lot. So you're left with $150 million, let's just say. I mean, I have a long list of things I would like to do, but I don't think I could spend $150 million. That's a lot of money. I'm just saying. So, yeah. That's it, man. I don't know. You'd buy a big house for one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely buy a house and, you know, different things. There's all kinds of things I would do, but I still don't think I couldn't spend that kind of money. Pay to build one. Yeah. Yeah. I'd probably want to build a house. I think I would buy a house and then build it somewhere. Like, find a nice piece of property out in the middle of nowhere. The only problem is that it still would, you know, I'd still want good internet. That would be the only problem about going too far out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I know Starlink's better than better than nothing. Starlink's not terrible, but once you have gig fiber, I don't know if you can ever go to anything else, to be honest. Kind of spoiled. But yeah. Internet would be a massive priority, yeah. Oh, I know what's going on. It's okay. Makes sense. But yeah. Yeah, internet would be a huge priority, and then, like, privacy would be a big one. So, like, wanting to get away from everybody else. Yeah. I think you could afford to run fiber, yeah. True. Well, that's very true. Yeah, you'd have to talk to some fiber companies and be like, hey, is this possible? Let's make it happen. Yeah. I think security would be a huge thing for me, too. Gate the house up? Yeah, 24/7 security, probably. Like, I wouldn't play. Just saying. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. That is true. 24/7. Yeah, exactly. Have fiber anywhere in a month? Maybe. You'd still have to get, like, approvals and stuff. So there's probably too much. At least here, there'd be like a lot of red tape involved. So might take a minute, but You have 2 friends you'd call in for security. They don't play. Yeah. My own dedicated Starlink. Yo, Elon, I'll take that one. Make it geostationary over my house. Could you imagine if you could, get him to do a geostationary? That'd be funny. So it like doesn't move. That would be insane. Maybe 4 for redundancy. Wow. I mean, I guess, why not? You got that kind of money. Probably could. Right. Oh, we almost just left a skipper. But you know, like, I've always kind of thought about, like, I've thought way too much about, like, you know, winning, say something like the Powerball. But like, you know, I'd love to buy a bunch of farmland down by the farm. But I don't know that I actually would buy a bunch of farmland by the farm. I'd probably try to buy back what, like, our family used to farm. You know, grandpa and, you know, uncle and, you know, maybe back a few generations, you know, that dad's cousin owns now. But I don't know that I would want to buy a ton of land. Because, like, everybody's going to know. You know? I would try to buy some land and, like, be somewhat modest about it. Not try to tip everybody off, because I'm not trying to be everybody's bank, you know, or everybody's charity. Like, not trying to do that, you know? Just saying. But yeah. Set for a housing? No. No, I'm very adamant that farmland should stay farmland. And the ground that my dad's cousin owns right now will be a subdivision someday. Most likely, or commercial. Because it doesn't flood, it's what we call the high ground. And that has been in my family since literally my first immigrant, like, came here. He, like, got farmland and, like, yeah. So it's gonna be a real sad day when that ground is no longer being farmed, and the old barn that's there from, like, when my grandpa was a kid, there's gonna be a day where that gets torn down, most likely, and they build houses or commercial or something, right? That ground will not stay farmland. Most likely, you know, dad's cousin is almost 80, and he's had a lot of health issues over the years. So, you know, let's just be honest, it's going to happen someday. He's got children, but I don't believe any of them are really interested in land. None of them farm currently. None of them even help him at the farm. And they never have. And part of that could be him telling them no, but I don't know. But as far as I know, you know, looking kind of from the outside at that family, it'll be one of those that, like, you know, he's barely in the ground and they're shopping the land. So that's what it seems like it's going to be, and that's really unfortunate. And I don't have the money to be able to go and, you know, talk to them and even throw my name in the ring, because that ground will go for, I don't know, a lot per acre. I mean, there's not a lot of acres. There's like 150, 140, 160, something like that. It's not a ton of land. But it's basically dang near in town now, because town keeps expanding out that way. And, you know, back in the day, it was like way out in the country, but now it's not. And, yeah, all of that ground around there will be sold for housing or commercial eventually. And that really sucks in my opinion. So I just don't have the money available to like go and even have that conversation, you know? And I definitely can't go to my dad's cousin and be like, hey, you should give me that ground. I don't think that would be very appropriate, or his kids would not appreciate that at all. So I wouldn't do that. I'm not trying to like cause waves in the family. Not that we ever really see them, but you know, they're still cousins. They're still family. So yeah, not trying to do that. But you know, I've thought about it. I wouldn't expect a handout. So, and you know, with that kind of, it's going to be a lot of money. So yeah, but if I win that lottery tomorrow, then I would go have that conversation. Hey, Mr. Farmer cousin, hey cousin, you wanna go bowling? You know. I would definitely go have that conversation with him, and I would have the conversation with him as soon as possible. You know, just before he gets sick or anything, and I would want to have that done, and you know, I would gladly put some kind of assurance that, you know, as long as I'm breathing, it's not going to be houses, you know? So. Scully, we're just dreaming about the lottery. What's up with you, bro? And that's all it is, Chad. It's a dream. Dream on. Dream. Yeah, there's a song there somewhere. Just saying. Oh, goodness. Well, yeah, it's a thing. They're good dreams to have, yeah. It's 1.25 billion tomorrow. Probably go up between now and then too. Usually when it's this big, it creeps up a little. $1.25 billion, but you end up only getting like, you know, hardly anything, but still a lot more than I have now. Just saying. But yeah, it would be a conversation I definitely want to have as soon as possible if it actually did happen. So yeah. Like, I would pay him way more than that land's worth. And then, you know what I would do to that land right away, chat? I would get somebody in there and drain tile that land. It needs drain tile, and there's somewhere to go with the water. The back half of that farm, yeah, maybe not half, the back like third of that farm sits with water most of the time on it, and he gets like no crop out of it. So that's one of the first things I would do to that land is actually drain tile it. So you could actually, like, you know, raise, it's good dirt. It's really good dirt. It just holds water. So yeah, that would be one of the first things I would do. But that's okay. And then I'd try to buy the farm next door to it, because my great grandparents, my great grandpa married the neighbor's daughter. So that farm we're tied to as well. So I think I would try to see if I could buy that farm too. That farm sold a couple years ago, and it's owned by a big company now. But, you know, everything's for sale at a certain price, right? Everything has a price. So, yeah. And then I've always thought, like, it'd be cool to build a house on that land, but to, like, live on the land, you know. Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably go somewhere else and build. Maybe put up, like, a party shed, you know. We could have, like, family functions on the old family ground or something. It'd be kind of cool. But, yeah. Could be interesting. All right, are we done planting corn yet, chat? All right, last round, and not quite last round. Getting there. We're getting there, y'all. That's really where we are. We're getting there. That's okay. All right, so chat, let's see. Tomorrow, no, I don't stream tomorrow. Thursday, we're going to be farming. And then, Backcar, thanks for the stream streak. What's up? And then, Friday, chat, I think we're going to play Railroader all day for the stream. And then we'll be farming again Saturday. Seems pretty good. So hopefully we'll make a ton of progression on the train game on Friday because, well, we're going to play it for like 7 hours. We really should. I think we made a decent amount of progression last night. Although I still kind of wonder if we messed up by opening up the Silva thing like that early. So we have a lot of hauling to do. But that's okay because it opens more industry too. So it'll be okay. Nice, Lord. That's awesome, man. It's a fun little game, and actually it has a decent amount of gameplay to it. I mean, I think I'm at like around 300 hours, and that was all basically on my previous save, and pretty much all of that was multiplayer. Like, there was a little bit early on where I would jump in and play, like, you know, off stream and by myself, but for the most part, that was all. Trent was around, or Sarge was in, or Dave used to run trains with us, so yeah, we put some time into it. We didn't actually have everything running either. So the problem that we ended up running into eventually was we had so much to do that it would actually get dark on us. And, you know, if you're trying to get everything done in like the one day, it was terrible. And then, you know, we were getting two interchanges per day, but like on each end of the track, I believe. So like 2 at Silva and 2 at Andrews. And that climb up to Andrews, that is, man, when you get to that point, you better have some big engines. And lots of them. So that is a straight like hill climb for a long way. It is kind of terrible, to be honest, but it's fun, but it's terrible. You just need a lot of power. Lots and lots of power to climb that hill. But it is doable. It's just, man, it's real. All right, that field is done. We'll move across the road to 6 here, which is almost, you know, almost got plowed together with 5. So, yeah, it's all good. All right, let's go. And then what day is that, chat? We're talking about New Year's Day. It's a Thursday. So I guess we'll possibly just do a Thursday night stream New Year's Day, chat. I guess we really should get through Christmas first, huh? I don't know. We're going to my sister's house for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But I could be home for a Christmas night stream. I don't think we're going to stay at her place like all day on Christmas Day. Oh, here's another spot, chat. I didn't notice this spot. Right. Somebody had their allow crate field on. And definitely should not have. So. Oh, it even messed up the gravel for the thing. Dang it, Bobby. The train. Oh, definitely, Jeff, yeah. That's not the right one. Here we go. Yeah, I don't It's real to run up there to Andrews. All right, let's put a little meadow grass back in here. Like it never even happened. All right. All right. Well, that really messed up that GPS. Like a heartbeat in it. Oh, goodness. If only we knew who did this, chat. I know who did it. It's the joke. If only. Well, these trees all disappeared. I think there was trees along here, wasn't there? They're gone now. That's okay. But yeah, definitely gonna need that's plowed out too. That's what the heck is going on, man? All this is out. It's way out farther than it should be too. Not that I'm getting picky about it being perfect, but there's no reason for it to bow out like that so bad. Seems kind of goofy. But we have the technology to fix it. Although it does odd things to your GPS. Goodness me. Alright. Yeah, definitely gonna need 3Ds. At least 3, Jeff. I don't know. So I had 2 of them big steamers the other... Of course, I know the big diesels are bigger now. But I had 2 of them steamers the other day, and it could only move like 20 cars. Up that hill. It'll change Matt's fields if he knows he can plow roads over. Oh. He'll plow the entire map into one field. I mean, come on, that'd be a Matt thing to do, right? See, I was looking at if you could do it up here. But I think there's power poles in the way. So maybe at map object hider, get rid of the power pole, but I think the lines are still going to be floating above your head, which might not bother some people. Not sure. But yeah, you could totally do something kind of crazy there if you wanted to, right? That you could definitely do. Golly, you could make. If you combine 87 and 88, and then shoot 84, 85, 86. It could be wild, honestly. It could be wild. But yep, you can plow up the roads, and then if you want the road back, you just paint it with whatever, and the road reappears, so. I guess it's kind of nice if you're into plowing up roads, I guess. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Right, turn. Let's go. Oh, we got our other guys are done. Sweet. Let's go get this all. Moving to the next field. Oh, this guy needs some seed. He needs some milk. So, refill him. I'm not worried about skippers, by the way, and corners and such. I'm just not. For the 4 liters of corn, it'll be... I'll plant another field, you know? It's okay. I know some people get triggered, but it's okay. It'll be just fine. See, I don't know if you could like come into town here and use map object hider and like get rid of town and plow it all up. That would take a lot of map object hider mod though. Probably crash your game too. Just saying. Alright, need some seed. Probably gonna need some in the other guy too. Alright. Oh, I think the other one I filled up earlier, didn't I? Yeah. That planted the sugar beets and that cornfield, so this one did. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna run this over to 10. Then we'll go grab the other one and bring it down to like 90, I believe it is. Something like it. Just trying to get all these little fields planted. I mean, 10's a decent sized field, don't get me wrong, but it's little compared to most of ours now. That's alright. Let's start this one here. Grab this guy. Oh, this one's out of seed too. Okay. We'll just buy a little bit up here. It's not a big deal. It's so much better with all these trees here, isn't it, chat? Wow. Wow. Got them all down. No more gone but not forgotten. Back up here. It's okay. Alright, so there we go. Now, we did plant our soybeans, so we'll have that. So after we harvest those, then we can put that field into permanent alfalfa for the sheep. We've been wanting to do that I've been wanting to do that forever, and I messed it up. Now it's good to go. So I guess we need to cut down all those trees too. In between the fields, and probably just do this whole road as well. And that might be it for that project. I don't know. And we gotta buy a field yet, but that's okay. There's a decent amount of trees out here yet, actually. Yeah, and usually I'm not one for cutting tree lines down, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and make a giant field here. Because why not? Seems like fun. Should cut these trees down too, but really they don't matter, I guess. They'll be okay. They've been okay for a while now, so it should be alright. Alright. Our awesome sugar beets. Might try to do that off stream, by the way, sugar beet harvest. So, because we just did one the other day. That field kind of takes forever. That's alright. We do need to go down to the the pigs before we're done today and place some other stuff down there. Probably a pig food maker, or probably 2 pig food makers. And a storage silo of some kind. So we can start hauling the crops down there, and the corn, and the rye. All that stuff. Alright. Go ahead and kick that guy off there, and let's go back to our guy in 6. And keep on planting. Never enough corn. After all, it has the juice. Saying. Then actually, I kind of need to look at, well, I'm assuming the rye will give us straw. And the rye straw, we'll have to pick that up and make that into TMR. I think we're actually out of straw right now. They're like basically out of straw. I mean, we're actually out of silage. We have 1 million straw. All right, but our bunker, we'll get our bunker compacted one of these days and get that cleaned up and get it turned right away and do another bunker load. Which means we need to probably plant some corn next year to have some more corn. It's a never-ending vicious cycle. That's all I know. Never-ending vicious cycle. Because, you know, we're adding the pigs, but, like, we still have to take care of the water buffalo. And still need a ton of food for them. Now, granted, I'm not super worried about TMR right now because we do have a decent stockpile built up. So we'll be okay, but, yeah, it's a whole thing. We will be okay. But it is something to remember that we have to keep doing. Otherwise, might as well just get rid of the water buffalo. And that's how we're making all of our money right now, so... Or pretty much all of our money is coming from the buffalo. All that buffalo mozzarella. It's April. We need to sell clothing before we fast time. I think it sells in April. I think it's the same as like non-modded map. Yeah. So we'll sell that too. Which I believe it's full right now. So, or not full, but it's getting there. Been a year, so it should be doing quite well. Or actually, it might have been over a year. I don't remember. I think I sold some a while back when it was getting kind of full, if I recall. Yeah, there's 29 there. 29 plus whatever's in the spawn point. So that's okay. What's actually at our dairy? Yeah, 100,000. Okay, plus another 40. Let's go. We make a gross amount of buffalo mozzarella, honestly. And I'm okay with that. It's a ton of money. It's really nice. And actually, we've been able lately, we might run out of straw soon, but we've been pretty good about actually keeping up, having straw, emptying the manure, emptying the slurry. So like the cows or the water buffalo should be 100% like peak performance as far as making milk. So that's good. All right. So with that, I think this one's going to be done, right? That's okay. It's 10. You were stuck. Not supposed to get stuck in a tree there, buddy. Where's he supposed to be? Right here. Alright. Do your thing. And then 99, not 90. 99 is being planted. And that's all the ground that we own right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this in the overflow parking. I know I should wash it, but let's be honest. Probably not going to happen. Probably not. That's okay. Because it'll rain eventually. The rain will wash this thing for us at some point. I'm not going to make that turn. I would make the turn with the John Deere. I'm not going to make it with this case. John Deere's turned so much better. The hitch that's just a hair farther back. They're so nice. The case could be great if the hitch just sat back a little bit. Some more American hitch, it would be awesome. That's okay. Alright. Let's park this guy over here. Wonder how this thing is at compacting. I'll just wait. I'm gonna bring in a dozer mod. So Thursday y'all get to see a dozer. Assuming it works on the server. Doesn't have any issues, not full of errors or something silly. I mean, it should be fine, but you never know. Never know. Alright, we might as well go fill this guy up because we know we're going to need it after we fast time to fertilize the corn. So I'll probably do what we did with planting and get this guy going on big field and then take the other one and do the small fields myself. Probably going to do that. Trent, is there any errors on that dozer or is it clean? Where's Trent here? I think Trent's here. Maybe he's not here. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's clean? Oh, did you just check? Alright. Oh, what were you planting last night, Trent? You had like a red drill behind your tractor.
I was planting barley.
Why, I couldn't tell what you were doing, like where you were driving and where you, like, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's road crop for you.
So you just can't tell on row crop, huh?
Well, you can tell with the least corn planter.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. It just looks like plowed ground the whole time.
That's because it was plowed ground.
Okay.
Yeah, plowed ground is just kind of just flattens the furrow.
Oh, I gotcha. It's interesting. Yeah, because at first I was like, he doesn't even have that planter like lowered. You're using like a box drill, assuming ground driven, and I was like, that thing, it's not even on the ground.
There's
I guess
one photo.
Oh, is that because of the row shutoffs?
Uh-huh.
That is kind of nice, isn't it? Oh. Is that like your game a lot like it used to in 22?
I'm getting like 50 frames.
It's not bad. It's about what I get on here, so.
Oh, and before you had to have a special planter.
Yeah, now it just does it with all planners, right?
Well, you gotta add it. It's kind of like precision.
Yeah,
sprayers.
okay. I got you. What's that cost?
500.
Oh, shoot. That's a no-brainer then.
The newest picture I posted, that's the in-game or the DLC planner.
Nice. That's pretty cool. File long. Let's go. Come on. Nothing to see here. I'm having a couple collisions here. This is like two. I don't really know how to fix it to not collide. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know. Yeah, having some collisions here. It's kind of annoying. So let's just grab you. You need diesel fuel too. They don't like to get their own diesel fuel very often. Even though there is a point right here at this tank. They don't like it. They are not about it. Alright, so really just waiting on those two planters. Have I checked stuff since I fast timed today? The buildables? I don't know if I have. I kind of think I might have already. Probably not, actually. Since April. Oh, I need us to go sell that clothing, too. Alright, let's work on that. Well, we're waiting on planters to plant. First, let's go check the buildings. That one still needs beams, which that's fine. Holy buckets, Batman. Okay, we have beams. We need so much stuff. There's so much stuff. I think we're just gonna let it process and golly, so much stuff. So many things. Alright, let's go do that clothing if nothing else. Why not? Oh, do you see I found a third spot on that field, Trent? I had to fix.
Which field?
One that Tony messed up.
Oh, on top of 6.
Yep, I found a third spot I had to fix. It's actually hilarious, to be honest. Not one, not two, but 3. 3 little whoopsies. That's okay. It happens. Alright. Put it in reverse. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Learn how to back up. Alright. Clothing. Where is clothing going? Probably 10, 8, 11, 11, 2, 11, 2. Okay. At least it's nice and close for us, you know? That's good. No, that's getting kind of... Okay. Still, yeah, that wool. I put the wool back in the distributor, though. It'll be fine. Not worried about it. Alright, let's go get this clothing sold. Get a few dollars and then probably go spend it down at Pigs. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Might as well. On the pig area, we'll go ahead and grab like 2 pig food makers, storage bin, like maybe a fuel barrel. I guess I could put a repair, like a shop in. I don't have any mods for that. I could use the in-game one. Actually, some okay money. 500,000. Take that all day long. Oh, the bonus is being held up by whatever else is selling. There it is. $69,000 environmental bonus. Let's go. That's good. That is good. Well, you know what? We're gonna make a. Oh, geez. I need a new tractor and a new semi. And maybe a new pair of pants. That's okay. All right, we're going to go over to the cows because the other day I was going to build the cat or the sheep, or the pigs. I was going to move the pigs, or I was going to build the pigs down at the cows. but we decided to have island pigs instead. But I have the, actually I shouldn't even take them down there. I should just take them up north by the sheep for now. Yeah, I've got those sugar beet toppers over here. And the problem with the sugar beet toppers is you kind of can't really auto drive those too well around the map. Because they're kind of wide. Same thing with the harvesters. So actually we'll pick them up on here and we'll take them up to the sheep for now. That would be good. That would be a good place I could store them. But they'll be out of the way. But they'll be close enough if I need them. Yeah. And honestly, I should get the beet harvesters up there too for now. At some point, because the beets are obviously going to be up there. For now. I guess eventually we'll grow the beets down by the pigs more. But for now, they're kind of already planted, so. And we don't have any big, like, open fields down south, so. Kind of planted all that in rye down south. Yeah, that should maybe work. Yeah, we're chilling. Got room for a third one. Not really, but we could. Cows, though. Or not the cows, sheep. Now, actually, I probably need to mow my alfalfa again, too. At some point. That'll probably wait, though. Boy. That got awkward. Just a little. Alright, let's go. Just a little oversized. I feel like I should probably have flashy lights on for this, even though they're in the wrong place. It's okay. Alright, got another cedar done. So that's good. Alright, let's go. Come on. Grab on, grab on. So we have 1.6 million. That's pretty good. We've been over a million like most of the day. Wow. Really doing it. Staying above the mill. Trying to, anyway. So Trent, does that map have, does your map have to have the row crop stuff, or is that any map?
So like the row crop mod, you have like a mod, kind of like the forage wagon mod that you like. Like you have that mod, and then you can download the prefab to add it to like your map, but I guess it involves work.
Oh, so you, okay, so you can like edit your map to run.
Yeah, so like if you really wanted to, you could edit Stevie's map right now.
And then every time he updates it, I'd have to edit it again.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
So you're talking like getting in the XML and like doing work. Yeah, I'm not about that life.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not about that life. So basically be yeah, up to a modder to like add that to their map then. Like it's possible, but not for me. Sad. Holy brakes, I have done. I don't want it that close though. I want it farther away. Thanks. That's how we park stuff in sheds, by the way. Code is so much fun. I am not that guy. I'm sure to some people it's fun, but I try to avoid editing anything, like even simple things. I just try to avoid it because I'm probably gonna mess it up. Just saying, that looks pretty good. I will probably be the one to break it. Now, having said that, back on 22, I was a map editor in 22. Okay, I was. I used Giants Editor, and I legitimately did edit on a map on 22. I mean, I deleted things. I wouldn't say I really, but I definitely deleted things. All right, I definitely did. We what was that? That was that Westby, Wisconsin map. I would delete stuff on there like crazy. Heck yeah. That one time I went on there and I was like, I think this is how I do it. And I deleted like a power pole and like a power service to a homestead. We never did find what homestead that was. Or like where that was on the map. I broke things with style. No, it worked. We were able to play that map after I had my hands on it. I followed a YouTube video. It was fine. But there was like a house and a shed. And I just went in and like deleted all of that. Bunch of telephone poles. Yeah, all kinds of stuff like that. I would just go in there and delete. Because we wanted to be able to like plow some fields together and stuff. And it's like, all right, let's do it. So we did it. Let's go. Yeah, Lord, I've had a lot of people over the years. They're like, man, you whatever, you should make a map, you should make a map, you should make a map. I'm like, if I understood how. Like, I have ideas and yeah, it'd be cool, but I wouldn't have a clue how to do it, you know? Realistically. I mean, sure, with enough, you know, YouTubing or whatever, I'm sure I could fumble my way through it, but I like whatever hair I still have on my head, you know? It's not a lot. It's still there. Just saying. I'm good. I am good. That'd be, I mean, it'd be cool. I definitely have ideas, but yeah, not gonna do it. Don't do it. Why? It's a trap. It'll take over my life. I can see that. It's painful. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Don't worry. Not gonna do it. A lot of banging your head against the wall. Yep. Apart from that, it's great, man. Really making me sound like I want to do it. Really thinking about it now. No, it's like playing Factorio. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Same identical thing, to be completely honest. Just don't even want to go there. It's not worth it. And yep, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. My one brother, he played Factorio. He started playing on a Friday after work. And he said the next thing he knew, it was Monday and he was almost late for work. Like, time vaporized that fast. So, yeah, no, I'm good. Lots of time to smash head into keyboard. Oh, goodness. Goodness. You're so good time. I got you. Yeah, it's just not my, not my cup of tea, I guess, Everybody has their own thing. That's not mine. Not at all. In an ideal world, I mean, like a hobby that I think is a lot of fun is like, working on tractors, let's say, right? Or rebuilding engines, like that kind of stuff. I enjoy that. Wrap my head around that a lot easier than, computer stuff. Computer stuff's cool and all, but I don't know, man. When my brother-in-law, what is wrong with this thing? Lord. When my brother-in-law starts talking, he's a coder guy, a server guy. He does a lot of like coding stuff with servers. He used to run servers for like a major, we'll call it like a fast food place, but like a major fast food place. He used to like run their servers. And he's worked at a bunch of different places over the years, but yeah, he starts talking about like Python and containers and just all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, bro. Like, you might as well be speaking a foreign language right now. Just saying, like, I don't have a clue. So like, I guess I'm kind of tech savvy in like my lane, if that makes sense. Like if somebody's like, oh, how do I do this in OBS? I got you. But a lot of that other stuff, man, I don't have a clue what people are talking about. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm tech savvy in my own lane, but I know what my lane is and I stay there. My lane is not making farm sim mods or maps or no. That's not my lane, chat. Just saying. I mean, I'll stick to like some mild programming computer lights, Like that's what I do. Or building PCs. I enjoy building PCs. That's fun. It's always scary when you push the power button for the first time, I won't lie. That part's a little terrifying, but that's okay. It's all part of it. But yeah, kinda terrifying. Alright, so with that, we're done planting for this in-game year. Well, for this part of the year. We will have to plant stuff in the fall. Have to plant a ton of barley, probably. Maybe even some more rye. I don't know the kind of yield that rye is going to have, so I don't know what we're going to get off the fields that we have planted currently in rye. I don't know. So we'll park that guy there. And And as long as stuff is moving in circles down here. Oh. Oh, okay. I forgot I put a bunch of straw on the cows. I was like, where did all that straw? I forgot I did that. I didn't do it. I had auto drive doing it. Like yesterday or whatever. Okay. We probably should get this going again up here, right? So this is hauling digestate. Yes, I had 2 trucks hauling digestate out of here. Out of the old biogas plant, we had a million. I don't know, it was a bunch of liters of digestate, so I didn't just do that. What you're doing on your auto drive, alright. Alright. Go for another lap. Nothing on sale that I need, except for this would be awesome for doing fertilizer. Just for the record. For spraying fields for liquid. Yeah, we're just selling the digestate. I was going to, and if I had like a row track quad, just for the capacity would be so nice. I just don't know what I'd pull it with. Lawrence, you like that sprayer? I don't know what I would pull it with though. Because I have the money for it. Run it behind the big cloths. I would want something with, it needs to have something with like skinny, just to look good, you know? I do have a couple 2-track, on the skinny belts. I do have a couple of those. I don't particularly care for the way they drive, but the big class, the problem is you can't get like narrow, like real skinny tracks. I wish we had the quad track. I wish we had the quad track with the, like the row track quad. That's what I really want. I think it would look amazing on there. But that's okay. We don't have that mod for high horsepower. Yeah, no, I would go high horsepower, but like I said, I want something with like skinny. I mean, maybe like this with like those belts. I don't even know what's the horsepower on that thing. So it doesn't have a horsepower. Okay, but it's the 20,000 capacity would be so great. Maybe get an 8RX to pull it. Just for a massive fertilizing rig. I mean, I have the money. I'm not worried about it. It'd be, you know what? I've been wanting to run it for a long time, so YOLO. We're doing
big slow sprayer.
Is it slow? Dang it! Did I not realize? I didn't realize it was slow. How slow is it?
To base game 7 mile an hour.
Oh, oh, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. I don't know if I like it now. All right, never mind. We're not doing it. All right, we gotta. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's gonna break that guy's auto drive. Yeah, 7 miles an hour is a big no for me, dog. All right, let's go back to the thing. Squish, squish, squish. It's got nice squishy tires though. God, that thing
You're-
is
you're-
massive,
you're best
though.
getting the agri-fact though.
What? Which one?
Agri-fact, that's 54 meters if you're trying to go for width.
No, I'm trying to go for capacity.